Hello, hello, hello. It is Sky Time with SkyyeLine, and of course, I am Sky, and I am on the I Ain't Saying I'm Just Saying YouTube channel network with Mr. Theo B is the owner here. And today, what I'm going to do on here today is I am going to do the basics of crochet on a Sentro machine. And the reason why I'm doing this video and I'm doing it on here is because everybody that looks the I ain't saying I'm just saying family. They know I do crochet items. Everyone, and let's see if I can pull one out here, such as like this granny square bucket hat. I'm going the wrong way. I did that one by hand, and on my machines, I make things like this, which is a beanie. Hopefully, you can see it because it's kind of hard. It's kind of beanies. And so I make the beanies on this machine, which is a Sentro 48 needle. Oh, let's see which way we're going. This way. So let's bring this down a little bit. There we go. Now, there. Okay. So it's a Sentro 48 needle. And then I have a 22 needle Sentro as well. And good morning. Well, good afternoon now. It's 12:40. I've been trying to get on here for a while. Okay, first thing first. So whenever you're using a Sentro machine, or I think the other one is called Addy, I think the other one is called, or any kind of crochet knitting machine, you always want to cast on first. Either you're using your main yarn, or if you're using something they call waste yarn. I don't know what waste yarn is. I just use some yarn that I have laying around the house. Like if I have scraps of it, I just use that. Um, so sometimes I will cast on with the yarn, with some yarn before I use my main yarn. And that's because um, depending on the project, these machines will drop some of your stitches. And if you're using your main yarn in the beginning, of course, now if you don't know how to fix it, you're going to have to like take it all the way off and start all the way back over. I per se don't like wasting my time like that, so I don't want to do that. So, so I, for this project, I am going to start with this. Well, I really don't have to because I'm actually doing a scarf. Hmm. No, I actually don't have to because I'm doing what they call a drop stitch scarf, and I have one here. As a matter of fact, this is what they call a drop stitch scarf, and it, of course, because it drops stitches. It's kind of, can you see it? It's kind of hard because for some reason it's like really, there you go. So as you can see, it drops stitches there. I have to hold it for a while for it to show it. And that's what I'm making today. That's what I'm making today. And with that one, I don't. Now some of the beanies that every now and then, like with the beanies, I will use the waste yarn, as they call it. Um, oh, it looks like I had already started this one once. Okay, so need to untangle that right quick. And I'm gonna bring you closer, and I'm gonna bring you down to the machine here, so you can see exactly what I'm doing. And so this is for everybody that asks questions on, oh, how do you do that? What did you do? Did you do that by hand? Some of them, yes. Some of them, no. Like I showed you the first one, the granny stitch, the granny square, that was by hand. Um, And I can show some other things later on, but we're in here for this one. So hopefully you can see that this little peg right here is white. Let me push it up. It's white. The rest of them are pink. Uh-oh. Let me put that back on there. Where'd it go? Oop, and I just pushed it. All right, so that's white. That's the first peg. Now, which was funny because when I bought this was actually the last peg, which was this pink one. But I took this apart and I cleaned it, and I wanted the white one to be the first peg, so I made it the first peg, and now it's my first peg. This is my stitch counter, row counter. The machine comes with one, but after about a month of me having it, it stopped working. So I bought this one. I'm going to make a nice little tail here, and I'm gonna drop it in the middle. And I see a comment here, so I'm gonna bring you back closer for a minute. Hey, Kamoyo, good day. Yes, today I am on the live today. I am doing crochet one-on-one, if you want to say so. And the reason for it is because so many people are asking about the crochet items that I do. Like I stated earlier, I do them by hand. Like this one is a granny square bucket hat that I did by hand. And then I use this machine and I make beanies and I make these drop stitch scarves with it. And so that's what I'm making today, a drop stitch scarf, just to show the basics of what I do and how I do it for anybody that has questions. Um, yeah, we'll get back on it. So I had it pointed down. Don't pay that corner over there no mind. My daughter just started back school and she does school from online. I mean online from the house. So that corner over there looks a mess right now. Trying to get her room back straight. But yeah, so I dropped some just a little bit in the middle. And thank you, Komoyo, for sharing. Give me just a brief moment. Hey, sister. Hello? No, I'm actually doing a live. I'm at the house. I'm doing a live crochet on the Sentro Machine. Yes, ma'am. You coming this way? Oh, okay. All right. Well, give me a little bit, and I'll call you right back. Yeah. All right. Thank you so much, everybody. And then that was my sister. Um, and well, we have Miss Jalea that wants to jump in and show you guys the new baby bunny we have here. Jansby, my mother taught me how to do this. This brings back memories. See what I'm saying? So now I need to do it more because actually I taught myself, and I taught myself last year. It's probably been about 6 months now. I taught myself, and so it's so relaxing actually, and that's what helps me out because I do have a little bit of an anxiety issue, and so instead of me doing um, something else or whatever, I just found my vice with trying to do crochet items. I was doing it for a hobby at first, and then people start asking me to do things, so I started making them. And come on, look, Miss SkyyeLine #1 has the baby here, and her name is Jalea. Oh, you want to turn it towards you, baby? Huh?
Oh, absolutely.
Look, well, come around. They can't see. It's dark in here. I don't have a light. And that is Biggie Smalls. That's what we call him, Biggie Smalls. Because he's so little but so big at the same time. Thank you, baby girl. And you know how that goes. We always parents first. So baby wanted to jump in, had to let her jump in. And back to the basics here. We're going back to the Sentro Machine. And this is what we call casting on. And I'm gonna pull this up because I hope y'all can see as much as I want y'all to see. Let's see. All right, there we go. So I'm gonna bring this yarn and I'm gonna make a loop around that first peg, which is the white one, right? I'm gonna drop my right side and I'm just going to make sure that it goes down. So we're gonna do a back and forth method. That's what we call cast on. It's going back and forward, back and forward, back and forward. So right now I'm in the front. I'm gonna go behind that second peg. So I don't want that second peg to grab my yarn. I want the third peg. So I'm gonna come to the front of the third, behind the fourth, in front of the fifth, behind the sixth, and we're gonna do that all the way around. In front of the seventh, behind the eighth, in front of the ninth, behind the 10th. And we're gonna do that all the way around. So we get all the way back to the 48th peg. All right. Now, the thing on this is I skipped something somewhere, and I'm gonna tell you how I know I did. Because on this 48 peg, this yarn should have been behind it, and it's in the front. So we're gonna do that again. Hey, Grand Madam, how are you, pretty lady? So now to take it off, and that's how you cast off actually. You hold it so none of the pegs catch it, and you just spin it 2 times until it releases the yarn. Right? And now voila, it's off. So we're gonna do that again. Because maybe because I was talking it out, I skipped one somewhere. And let's do that again. So we're gonna go in front of the first, behind the second, in front of the third, behind the fourth, and so on. Now let's try that again and see if it comes out right this time. And because I just explained that, I'm gonna go a little bit faster this time. So we came out right this time. Came out right this time. So now this is what they call the I guess tension guider, gauge, whatever. So I'm gonna pull it through, and on the side right here of the machine, it has the tension. So the small, medium, large. The top one is small, medium, large. This yarn is pretty much small, so I'm gonna go through the small. And if it gets too tight feeling in the pins, then I'll switch it over to medium. All right, so let's try it and see what happens. Let's see. All right, so that was casting on. That's the first part of every project. No matter what project you're doing, you always want to cast on first, regardless. So then I am casting on with the actual main yarn that I'm using because I'm doing a drop stitch scarf, and it really doesn't call for me to need the waste yarn in the beginning. So this one, if I was using the waste yarn, I would normally do about 10 rows of it first, and then I would switch over to my main yarn and do whatever I'm going to do in my project. Then I would switch back over to my waste yarn to cast off, do a couple more rows, about 10, and then I will cast off with the project. But because I'm using my main yarn, I'm going to just start with the project. I cast on. I do not count my cast on row as my first row. So I put my my counter to 0. And with the drop stitch scarves, I only do 100 rows. And that's because once I start dropping the stitches and I pull it out, it's going to make it long. So if I do anything longer than that, the scarf is going to be way too long. So let's start. And I have the first couple rows, I'm going to go really, really slow. And that's because if I go fast, then it may drop a stitch and I won't see it until I'm done. And then I'm going to be really, really upset because then I have to do it all over again. And that's what we try not to do, is redo what we've done. So now, like right there, it was going to drop it. And right there, it's going to drop it. So as a matter of fact, how about for the first row, I just go ahead and push it in there, and then we'll try it. And I don't know why my machine makes that noise with the first couple rows, and then once I get into it, it'll stop. I don't know what that's about. I don't know. So just pay that no mind. It's not breaking or anything. It's just loud. Oh, and actually, I'm working on a new hat too. I'm working on a new beanie, but it's not on the machine. It's actually me crocheting it by hand using the for anybody that knows the stitch names, I'm using a half double crochet method on it. And so I would bring that up because I'm going to start doing these lives on Theo B's channel, just because it's more so, as he says, it's more so a network of shows rather than just his. And I think I have a little bit that I can offer the Rock With Me Nations, what I can offer to the Rock With Me Nation. Let me say it that way. That's what I meant to say. All right, so we did the first row. And we're going to do 100 of these rows. And I'm going to still go a little bit slow, even though it's catching now. I'm still going to go a little slow, just in case. And I'm going to get me a piece of glass to put on this table because this is my little move around table. I painted this gold, and as you can see, it's black on it because I spray painted. I made some chandeliers for my bedroom, and I spray painted them black. And I guess it got on my table, but that's okay because this is my little work table that I made that I can move around with. Because I don't know if everybody knows, but I injured myself not too long ago. Oh, see, it was going to drop. Ah, perfect example. Can you see that, guys? It dropped this stitch right here. It did not catch it. Yep, right there. It did not catch it, but I caught it. So we're going to go back. Uh-oh, turn around. There we go. Oh, you know what? Wait a minute. Now tell me, can you guys see better when I turn the phone this way? Because it made the screen bigger for me so I can see it better. And let me know if this way is better for you all. Let's see. Thank you, Komodo. And yes, I do sewing too. I actually have a sewing machine over there. Of course, you guys helped me get the Cricut. Help me get the heat press. So we have the heat press and the Cricut over there. I love doing a lot of stuff. I love building. I make all kind of stuff. Let's turn this around. Can you see the wall behind me? Right there. This way. Yeah, that little thing right there. I made that. There's a couple of other ones on the walls here that I've made. That one over there. Like I love making. So we're gonna go back. We're gonna roll this back. Hold on. Let me roll this back right quick so I don't drop a stitch myself. All right, and I don't have to go no further than that, and then just make sure that, uh-oh, wait a minute, it's trying to jump off on me. Ah, there we go. All right. And yes, it is. And it keep you know what? It keeps you out of trouble. Well, at least me. It keeps me out of trouble. It keeps me home doing something that I love to do. I can show my children how to do it. They can show their children how to do it. And I taught myself. I'm self-taught. As a matter of fact, everything that I've done, or everything that I do, I have taught myself. Even with the shirts, when I make the shirts and things like that, I always get like, "How did you do that? Where did you start?" And the thing for me is, I will study something for years before I try to do it. So even with the Cricut, I studied how to do different things on the Cricut for maybe about 2 years before I actually bought one. All right, so we're gonna start this again. Uh-oh. See, what's really messed up? I didn't put it in the cage there. Ah, there we go. So let's try this again. Mm-hmm. Oh, trying to stick. Oh, come on back. And that's, I never really understood about the drop stitching part, because it's like some of them will catch and then some of them won't for the first couple rows. But then once it starts catching, all of them are catching. I'm like, okay, I just did. What's the difference? What's the difference? Nothing at all. Thank you, Kamoyo. Because listen, it's just, I mean, I don't know. I do a lot of stuff. I can work on cars. I work on wood. Like, I just, whatever I put my mind to, if I see it and I want to try it, I'm going to do it. I shall not be defeated is my motto. Which I need to take to heart more than I do, actually. Well, at least used to. I'm doing better now. Ah, there we go. Looks like we're catching all again. I mean, all now. So that means I can speed up a little bit, not too much, because I'm still scared of dropping those stitches. I don't have time to redo it again. But at least you all get to see the raw and uncut version rather than me doing a video and then it's like, yeah, okay, well, I can edit out all the bad parts. Well, I can't edit out on a live. So you get to see the good, the bad, and the ugly. Thank you, Grand Madam. Listen, I heard that if I'm not mistaken, don't hold me to this, but if I'm not mistaken, I believe you asked for a shirt of some sort. If you hit me up, let me know what shirt you're looking for or what kind of shirt you're looking for. Let me say that, because I've done shirts. The last set of shirts I did was for Thanksgiving. I did our family here, and I did my sister and her crew Thanksgiving shirts. We all had matching shirts. So her son and Theo had the same shirt. Her daughter and my daughter had the same shirt, and then me and her had the same shirt. But it's really fun for me. Of course, some people think it's tedious because the first, couple rows you have to really, really watch. You really have to watch the whole thing because you can get on row 98 and it's only 100 rows to do, and you can get on row 98 and drop a stitch, and then you got to start all over if you don't know how to fix it. No, 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 no. We don't have time for that. We don't have time for that. And I'm gonna bring you back down to see, because once it starts, like you may not be able to see it now, but once it starts, it'll get longer and longer, and then you'll be able to really see it. And I probably should have choose a different color too, because this color is kind of light. But once it starts, in my lighting in here, I don't have any lighting in here for real. So I put these LED lights. As a matter of fact, I did the whole house in these LED lights. I think they're amazing. Don't judge me. Don't judge me. Okay, a shirt and a hat, all with purple and black. Okay. All right. And what did you want? One of the shirts that I was making for the Rock With Me Nation? I know I had one. I have to show them to you. As a matter of fact, it'll be hard for me to explain it to you. So what I'll do is I will inbox you. Once I get off this live, I will inbox you the shirt prototypes that I made on my Cricut Design Space, and then you'll be able to tell me if you want one of those or if you want me to customize something just for you personally, and I can do that with no problem at all. No problemo. And it's so weird. I started not to do the live because I have a massive headache for one, and I can't seem to shake it. And I've had it since yesterday. No matter what I take, this headache will not go anywhere. But I said, you know what? I shall not be defeated. So I'm going to do this because I've been asked to, and I don't want to keep prolonging everybody. Yes, ma'am, Grand Madam, no problem at all. You're my buddy. All of you guys are my buddies. I got buddies and didn't know I had buddies until Mr. Theo told me. So I greatly appreciate it. Pulling out some more yarn here from my side. And that's something else. I try to make sure that I pay attention as well to the yarn as it's going through the tension guides on the side, because what it'll do is it'll bunch up kind of like this just did. It'll bunch up and tie a knot, and then it'll get to the tension gauge and it'll stick. It won't go through, which can break your machine if you're still pulling and pulling, not realizing that you have a knot in there, and keep going there. And when I was a newbie, I definitely did that a couple times because I would be pulling, and I'm like, "What's wrong with it?" I'm looking up here and not never thinking to look at the gauge, the tension holder gauge. All right, and as you can see a little bit, maybe it has like a little puff right here. And let's see, can we go a little bit faster now? I am on row number 11. So I should be able to go a little bit faster without us dropping those stitches. Which is funny because I get the question too. I get the question of, well, if it's a drop stitch scarf, I mean, why does it matter if it drops the stitches? Well, it matters because I needed to drop the stitches at the end of the project rather than in the middle of the project. See, I have control over at the end of the project. In the middle of it, I can't do nothing with that. I can't do anything with that. All right, here we go. I'm gonna move a little bit faster now because it looks like I'm gonna be in the clear, but I went faster and then it grabbed a knot at the tension, like I just said. May happen, but I caught it before it went through. Oh, you know what, Grand Madam, if you're still there, also, what color shirt would you like? Would you like a white shirt, a black shirt? Like, do you want a color shirt? Because I know you said purple and black, so I'm thinking maybe a black shirt with maybe purple. Because I actually have glitter vinyl. Do you like glitter? Like, it's all kind of things. It's, oh my goodness, that the possibilities are endless when it comes to making shirts. I get so excited just talking about it. That's low key why I'm laughing. I get excited talking about making stuff. One of the joys of my life is being able to create something out of nothing. And showing people that you can do more. All right, hold on just a minute. Chastity?
I got it.
Thank you.
Hello, who is it? Say something now. I'm here.
Hey.
Okay.
That was my daughter's friend coming over to say hey today. They're supposed to be going to the movies to see Mufasa tonight. So I'm excited for her on that because she's kind of she's shy, but she's not shy. So she's shy until you get to know her. I say it like that. She's shy until you get to know her, and then she's a social butterfly. Okay, black base with purple highlights. Got it. Got it. Oh, and there we go. We got a little bit more of a hang dish there. Some people have these little weights that they're clip on around to keep the stitches from dropping. I don't have those, so I just will every now and then I'll go in and I'll push it once it gets down. Right now it's still really short, so I don't have to do that. So we're gonna run it now. All right. Hey, Chastity, close the door. Have a great day, Komodo, you and your family, and thank you for sharing. Oh, I'm trying to pull. Okay, there we go. Yes, ma'am, great madam too. I just saw you say your mom used to crochet as well. Um did she do it by the machine as well or well no, because she may have did it by hand. You said your mom. I'm not sure if machines like this is made.
If you doing a live on my channel,
Mm-hmm.
that means that's content on my channel. I'm loving that.
Yes, ma'am, grand madam. That I was just finna say. You said no by hand decades ago, right? That's what I had to think about. I was like, wait a minute, yeah, she did that by hand. Well, I'm talking about the machine. Yes, indeed. I'm sorry, y'all. And Mr. Theo just walked in, and then say that last part again, baby.
I said it's content on the channel, and I ain't got to do nothing.
You know what?
There's different content on the channel.
You using me?
I'm worried about what I'm supposed to be doing. I gotta do something. I gotta put some content. Oh no, you already doing content.
He was saying he can take a break, is what he said. He can take a little break today because I'm helping out, per se. Was not my, I didn't think of it like that, so I'm not gonna say that was my intention. I wasn't thinking about it like that, but hey.
They coming to the comic book channel to get some pictures.
Won't he do it? Won't he do it? Hey, can you do me a big favor too? Can you find those headache thingies? Because you know where they are? I've been looking for them because I took 2 of Jalea's on about 4 o'clock this morning and I cannot shake this headache. I can't shake it. But like I told the Route With Me Nation, I was not going to do the live because I have a headache. And I said, you know what? I shall not be defeated. And I'm going to do this live anyway. Headache and all. And as you can see, it's getting longer. I got my handy dandy water bottle with me. I like these little cups. These come from people go and get those Stanleys. That's $25, $30. I got this from the Dollar Tree for $125, and it stayed just as cold, just as long to me. Kamoyo came through. He shared it. He said he had to run. I know that's right. I know that's right. Great battle. I am. Listen. I tell Theo I have 2 middle names, Sale and Clarence. I am cheap. I do not like spending a lot for anything. And that's why even with my crafting, I make something out of nothing because a lot of the stuff that I make, I buy for pretty much nothing. Like that, I don't know if you saw it earlier, but this little thing on the wall behind me here, that right there. Oh, thank you so much. Greatly appreciate you. This little thing right here. Oh, let's see if I can bring it down to you. Oh, hold on. I made this. This is popsicle sticks. So $1.25 bag of popsicle sticks from Dollar Tree, and I was able to make this nice little wall art. It's white and it has different colors painted on it and some gold flakes. All right, and I'll put that back up later, so I'm gonna sit that over there. But yeah, so I like making stuff out of nothing. Like even that one over there, it's a flower right there. And it has like little diamonds and stuff on it. Those are the jumbo popsicle sticks. So it's like you don't have to go out and spend a whole bunch of money on stuff. Like, do what you like. If you like making stuff, if you don't know how to make stuff, but you want to learn, holla at your girl. I got you. I like that. Popsicle sticks. Wow. Yes, ma'am. They're all popsicle sticks. I got, as a matter of fact, over here in the corner right here. Let's see if you can see that. My little wind chime. That is made out of clothes hangers, clothespins, and some yarn and some paint. And that's a wind chime. I say it's a wind chime. That's what it looks like to me, but I didn't put it outside. I wanted it in here. But it's made out of the clothespins, those wood clothespins, you know, from back in the day. No, grandma used to put your clothes out there on the line and had to pin them. Them clothespins, Dollar Tree, $1.25. I'm sorry, I'm sitting here trying to swallow these pills. It takes me about 30 minutes for each one. Not really, but really. Okay. Okay, finally got him down. Thank you, grandmadam. Thank you. It's just the love of making. I guess like everybody has their own vices to what they love to do. And some people do it and they just say, hey, it's a hobby. Well, me, my hobby turned into low key a profession. Is that the right word? Profession? Is that the right word? Theo?
Mm-hmm.
That's the right word? Okay.
Mm-hmm.
It sounded right, but it didn't at the same time. And then now you can see it's coming together. Now, what I can do, as a matter of fact, because I'm trying to think, do I want to make a drop stitch out of this now? I kind of like this pattern. That might be a nice little beanie, actually. Oh, you know what, guys? I might have just changed my mind. I might not make a drop stitch. I might make this a beanie. Yeah, yeah. I'm on roll 39. Okay, let's see. If I have enough to get to 140, we're gonna make this a beanie. And then they also have, like, for people unlike myself that don't want to sit up here and just turn this crank like that. Like, okay, yeah, just crank, because that's exactly what I'm doing. This is how I get it to move. Is I have to. And some people don't like having to do that for a long amount of time. And I understand that. So they do have these little adapter pieces that you can put on top of here, and where you can use your power drill. I have one on the chair over there, but I'm okay with me cranking, because that helps with my little arm fat. If I have some, I want to tighten it up, that'll be a little workout. So I don't mind cranking, actually. And it helps because I really am getting a workout by doing this, because I'm actually having to hold it down. It does have little suction cups on the bottom, but of course this is wood, so it's not sticking. So I have to hold it with one hand to make sure it don't go nowhere, and then I'm cranking with the other hand. So I'm kind of getting a little workout in my arms there, which is all right with me, because I'm not going to the gym. I do it from home. Then every now and then I actually would have like a box here, um, where I could just drop this piece of yarn down in the box. So when I'm cranking, I don't have to keep pulling it loose. Um, But I couldn't find any empty boxes in my home, which is weird because I'm quite sure there's one somewhere. I don't think I threw them all away. Not all my extra ones anyway. Because right now I'm in the midst of making the cat, Mr. I'm making Mr. Trouble a treehouse. And so I know I didn't throw them all away. I just didn't stack them in the house somewhere and I can't find them. And he's over here. I don't know if y'all can see him, but he's on the other side of this chair right here. That's his head. If you can see where my finger is, but he's over there knocked out. So we're gonna leave him over there. Yes. And I promise you, it is an upper body workout because when I get done, I can feel it. Not like right now, but I promise you tomorrow or so, I'll be like, goodness, my arms are sore, especially if I keep doing it. Um, because this is like one hat. But if I do this hat on the machine and then I say if I switch over, like if I'm sitting in my bed and I'm crocheting a beanie by hand, I'm still doing the same thing because I'm still doing this motion. So my arms are still up and I definitely feel it. I will definitely feel it. And there we go. Now we can see it. It's like this cream color. The yarn is like a creamish green color. And then it has these light green and kind of mintish green, yellowish spots in it. It's kind of hard to see. Hello, Gray. How are you? Oh, you know what? And let me do that too, because I get this question a lot. So, because Graham Adam calls me by my name, which is Alicia. And yes, so my business name is SkyyeLine Designs, such as how Gray put it in. My nickname is Sky. And so my nickname is Sky because I am infatuated with the sky, of course. I love taking pictures of the sky, the clouds, things like that. So that's where my nickname came from. Because as a child, I always would take pictures of the sky, and it just fascinated me how the clouds and things are made. And, when it turns night, how it looks. You look at the sky or, sunset or whatever, and how the different stages the sky goes through and infatuates me. The green spots, that the yarn is actually made like that, madam. Uh-oh. Will it, let's see. No, because it just looks really, really white on my side. But the yarn is made this, well, you know what? I got another one. I got a blue one right here that's made the same way. Um, so maybe you can see this blue one better. So this blue one is light blue and it has dark blue and orange spots on it. So I just bought it. Yes, you can call me Sky. Yes, ma'am. Yes, ma'am. No problem at all. Um, Actually, most people do because my name is Alicia. Um, and it's the craziest thing, but I hate hearing the A in my name. So I hate hearing Alicia because they normally say it just like that, Alicia. So I say Leisha, Leash, Lily, Sky. I hate hearing Alicia. So yes, no problem. You can definitely call me Sky. But yes, and guess what? Yarn came from the Dollar Tree as well. $1.25. Excuse me. But yeah, so I have this one. I have the one I'm using. I actually have a pink one too, but I don't have it out here. No, I don't. I don't have it out here with me. But yes, so it just came like that. I don't know how they make it, but it just came like that. And I said, "Ooh, I can make something with that. I can do something with that." I need this headache to go away though, because it's messing up. It's messing up my vibe. Oh, let me bring you guys back down here. I got you looking at me. All right. And see, I like creating and things like that because it doesn't feel like work to me. You know, like some people, once they make their hobby their profession or things like that, it's like, oh, they don't like doing it anymore because now it feels like it's more so work. But for me, I don't get that feeling. I always love doing it, so I don't get that feeling. I never get that feeling. Like I want to do it. Like even when I'm at work, because I work from home, my computer is right over there. I work from home, and even when I'm doing that, I'm always sitting there helping someone, but in the back of my mind, I'm like, ooh, what am I going to make when I get off today? I don't care how tired I'm in. I'm like, okay. Or if I'm hurting or something like that, then I'm looking on YouTube trying to find out, is there a new pattern I might be wanting to try? Or mentally in my head, I'm always working, if that makes sense. I'm always doing something mentally in my head. And you know what? No, because I'm actually on 61 now because I am on live. So I'm not going to go to 140 because that'd have you guys on here for a really, really long moment. Um, but I want to show you guys how I cast off and things like that. So no, I am going to do the drop stitch scarf, and then I'll come back and I should have enough to do a beanie. Still do a beanie with this because I really like this. I like this yarn. Oh yeah. Then once it gets to a certain length too, like we're almost there, I'm not there yet, but once it gets to a certain length and it starts touching the table, I will just take it and I'll roll it. So then actually what it does too, it kind of puts some weight um on the ones at the top so they will not drop. Like I said in the beginning, some people use weights to keep the stitches from dropping, but this is just the way I do it. Not saying that you can't use weights, I'm just saying I am not going to go buy no weights. I just said my middle name is Sale and Clarence. My weights would be me going to the Dollar Tree getting some hair clips and hair clipping it. That would be those would be my weights if I were to do weights. Cause they're what? $1.25. And this is mainly all we do until we get to the end. And then I'm on row 73. Diabolical Nerd, how are you? Thank you. Thank you. I started with crocheting by my hands first, and I did it for like a week, and I got discouraged and I quit. And then I told myself about a year later, I came back a year later and I said, I shall not be defeated. I'm going to learn how to crochet. And so I taught myself about, I'm going to say 6 months ago. And then during that time frame, I found out they had these machines. It's called the Sentro. I think the other one is called Addy, and I know they have some more different ones, but this is the one. These are the ones I use. This one is a 48 needle. I have a 22 needle around here somewhere. Oh, it's over there by my by the heat press. Um, and so I make beanies and drop stitch scarves with this one. I make ear warmers with it. Um, the Central 22. I make ear warmers, baby head bands for newborn, like for small babies, toddlers, if you per se. And then I do crocheting by hand where I make ruffle hats. I do granny stitch bucket hats, regular bucket hats. Just I've crocheted some bikinis. And that was just me testing that out to see if I could do it. I wasn't planning on selling bikinis. I just wanted to see if I could do it. And then it's also too, you have to be careful with the type of yarn. Like this yarn from the Dollar Tree is pretty thin, so it goes through this machine very well. Um, I have to be careful because like some of my weight four yarns, even though it says that it'll take a weight four, but some of my weight four yarns are too thick and they will stick inside the machine. They won't pull. Um, like such as this one. This peg is up right now. If you can see it, I have my hand on it. And if it once it goes down and it grabs the yarn, if it's too thick and it pulls down, it'll probably let you get around. When you try to do that second row, it's gonna start sticking. You're not gonna be able to pull it through as easy and gracious as you would like. So I try to go for the thinner yarns. Even if it's a weight four, you can pretty feel it. Like if you feel it smushy, you can kind of tell if it's too thick or not. So this one is perfect. Yes, diabolical. We was just talking about that. As a matter of fact, about the black and the black and gold for the Steelers. Yes, I have not made because Theo likes Steelers a lot as well. I have not made him anything Steeler. For the Steelers, I have made him a couple things for the Georgia Bulldogs because he loves them as well. But you know what? You just gave me an idea. Yeah, good looking, good looking. And then I do know that the Rock With Me Nation colors are purple, black, and gold. So I'm gonna do some things in those colors as well. I know Grand Madam just said black and purple. So yeah, we're gonna do some things in 2025. I'm getting out of my own way. I've been in my own way. So I'm gonna remove myself this year. So you guys will be seeing me a whole lot more. And that's something else too. Row 86. Um, I wanted to learn how to do things because as much as I love my job and I love the people there and everything, I've never been a person that wanted to spend my whole life working for someone else. And I didn't want my children to feel like they had to do that as well. So just like I taught myself to do certain things or different things, I taught them as well. Like they used to make keychains. I stopped it for a while. I stopped it for a while because we had other things going on. But yeah, definitely. See, I can teach them now. I would prefer to teach them than to give them, if that makes sense. I would like to give them the knowledge of the things that they want to learn themselves. Like if there's something that they want to try that I don't know anything about, I'm going to study it so that I can teach them, because if they really, really like it, then maybe they can make that profession. Like my daughter Jalea, she just did her hair. I do hair too. I do hair too. And she's been watching me do hair. So she did her hair for the first time. Um, and she did them long too. As a matter of fact, hold on, let me call her so you guys can see. Chastity, come here. Her name is Jalea. That's what her name is Jalea. Her middle name is Chastity, so that's what I call her. She actually has two middle names at that. Jalea, come here. Come here, beauty. Turn around. Turn around. Oh, hold on. Let's see. It is towards let's turn. Turn. Turn around. Turn around. I'm trying to show you hair. So yes, so she did her own hair. And so that's what we do. We teach. Thank you, beauty.
You taught me how to do. No, actually, I self-taught myself how to do my hair.
You didn't self-teach yourself to do
Where's
nothing.
the baby? Come.
The baby's not in. He's not in the cage.
You need to stop getting out.
The baby that taught herself how to get out the cage.
How?
I have no
It's
idea.
open now.
Oh wait, bring him here again, because I have some new people on now, so everybody didn't get to see him the first time. So everybody, this is our new family member. Uh-huh. I bet he did, because you leaned right on him too.
I didn't even know.
So yes, this is, we call him Biggie Smalls, because he's so small to be so big. So Chastity here. Oh, his eyes are open, Jalea. Yeah, his eyes are open.
Can I touch it?
I
No.
don't know. I'm scared.
We don't like.
No, don't say that, Jalea. That's not true. No, what it is, Braylon, the reason, the reason why I don't let anybody else touch them is because the last time we had a litter and somebody touched them, they didn't tell us they were sick, and it wound up passing. So that's why I said until they get a certain age, nobody outside this house can touch them. Okay. Yeah. So please don't take it personally. I'm sparing you. Thank you.
No, yes. I said I'm not sick. I understand. Oh.
Grandma say hi, Biggie Smalls. Yes. He was the biggest of the litter. He's the only one we had. Yes, you can touch the mama and the daddy. Well, no, don't touch the daddy. Touch the mama.
Okay.
But yes. Diabolical nerd.
Right now,
Let's go to the feed. I'm in the scene. I have so much going on. I have many things to do. So brought me nation, Theo, and Dear. Something I feel that we are going to finally make moves. And we is. Like I said, I had to get out of my own way because, I'm my biggest critic.
Okay.
I am my biggest critic. Nobody can beat me up more than I beat myself up. I promise you. But I'm not going to let me hold me back no more. So 2025 is it. All right, where are we at? We are on 89. Go 89. But yep, so we teach what they want to learn. Now the thing I didn't teach her is how to do her eyelashes. She does her own eyelashes.
The last time you was with
To be honest, she might have taught me how to do my eyelashes because I wasn't doing them like that. I wasn't doing them like that at all. Hey, you too. You too. Cut it. All right, there we go. We back now. All right. How you doing? You should have been watching my live. I just explained all of it. No, I'll show you. I'll show you one of these days.
the cat bite.
I don't know what you mean by that. He got teeth.
I know, but he'll bite somebody. Have he ever bite y'all?
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
I mean, he doesn't do it to hurt. If that's what you mean.
Yeah.
No, I mean, you got to think of it. He's a cat. If he was with his mom, that's how they play. They bite each other. So, I mean, he doesn't know. He just knows how hard based off my reaction. Like if he make a mistake and he bite me too hard and I go, ow, then he'll make sure he don't bite me hard like that no more. He doesn't know. Just goes based off of your emotion.
Go out to.
Actually, this is my first live by myself. Normally I have Mr. Theo in here with me. So we're doing crocheting. Ooh, don't get stuck. Okay. All right. And the only reason why I keep rolling it is just so it can give me some weight to keep those stitches from falling. Oh goodness, I said 100. I am on 106. I actually went over by 6 stitches, y'all. So we're gonna cut it here. Oh, wait a minute. Could I have? No, I don't have enough to do 140 because that's all I got left. So we're gonna do the drop stitch like I said. Now to cast off, I'm gonna make this long. It doesn't have to be super, super long, but it's gonna be long enough that I can fit around here. And I have this little needle here. I got quite a few of them. I like this one because the end is bent, but I have a straight one and then I have a super curved one too. That's the straight one. And then I've never used this curved one. I feel like it's it's bigger than what I would prefer to use, so I don't use that one. All right, we're gonna take that off. Now, normally what I would have done is I wouldn't have stopped it right here because this low key is in the middle. I actually would have went all the way back around to that first peg, or to the 48th peg, but it's okay because I went over stitches. I was only supposed to do 100. I did 106. So technically this would have been the 7th one I'm on, but I'm gonna stop it right here. All right. Now, you know what? I'll take that back. I'll take that back. I am going to go all the way back around because if I don't, I feel like I'm going to forget where I'm at, which is all right. Which is all right. And I don't want to forget where I'm at. So I don't want to forget where I am. So we're gonna do this. Oh, that's too long. I'm gonna put a little bitty knot back in there. Right quick like so. All right, so we made it back around. No, I was gonna say I lost it. All right, and then we're going to go ahead and slide in. I don't do this first one. Well, last one actually, it's the last peg, which is peg 48. I always start at the first one, which is the white one here. So what we do is we push it down. Some people will put their finger on it to keep the stitch from popping up when you're going around. Hold on, let me bring you guys closer to me. There we go. So this is the first one. I'm just going to slide it down until the peg is gone, and then I'm going to use the tip of this and I'm going to pick it up. I'm going to pick up that first one, pull it through, and because remember I'm doing a drop stitch, so that means I'm going to skip the next one, go to the next one, skip the next one, go to the next one. If I was making a beanie, I would pick up every stitch, but I'm doing a drop stitch, so I'm skipping that one. I'm going to pick up this one. Hello, baby. I'm sorry.
You showed this stuff away.
I did not.
I'm gonna get it up out of here.
I'm sorry.
I'm gonna get it up out of here.
What you mean? Oh, you want to, hon? You can turn it because they're looking at this. They can't see you. Oh. You have to turn the camera around, baby. Yeah, turn around.
So, yeah, this me. We need help in getting some stuff out of here. She be making stuff on her free time, and it's just here. It's just here. And so what I'm gonna do is it's got to go. It's got to go.
You tired of seeing my stuff?
$5 every item. It's got to go. It's got to go. It's got to go. Yeah.
Well, all this stuff is
all this. It's got to go. Yeah. It's got
that
to
bag
go.
behind you too.
It's got to go. It's this stuff. It's what is it doing here? I don't know what it's doing. Y'all like Theo? What is it?
Oh, the ruffle hat.
They're like Theo. What is? Yeah, I just see what I would put it on my head, but you don't want my hair follicles in anything that you plan on purchasing. So yeah, we five. See, this 2 for $5. 2 for $5. This stuff got to go. This stuff, yeah, she be sitting in the house just making stuff all the time, and it ain't going nowhere. So y'all, yeah. Mind you, she just do this on her free time. I'm gonna get on up out of here because I ain't gonna steal her thunder. What's going on, grandmother? What's going on? Yeah, we need to this stuff here got to go. This a hat for ladies and everything. Yeah, this
that's a bucket hat.
This is a bucket hat right here. This a little Kofi. You know, you a Chicago Cub fan and everything. You a New England Patriot fan. This stuff got to go. I don't even know why it's still chill. That's what I said.
That was the shirt I was making.
I don't know why it's still chill. Hold on. Let me get this right here. I'm gonna get this. I'm gonna throw this over my neck.
That's a drop stitch scarf.
I got 2 drop stitch scarves over my neck. $5. This stuff got to go. It's another beanie right here. $5. It got to go. It got to go. I'm just telling you.
That's the baby drop stitch for a toddler.
We got the baby drop stitch for the toddler and everything like that right there. This stuff here is got to go. We got another beanie right here and everything like that. So you let me give it, Lord Jesus, have mercy, fix it. We got, listen, this right here.
Open it. You can open
Yeah,
it.
we're gonna open this right here. If you're a Florida State fan, you know, I know that spring is coming up though.
And
I
then you
don't
got
want
to fan you.
I don't want to put this on, but this is for the ladies. This what my boy Kenny Edmonds say, babyface. This is for the cool in you. This is for the cool in you. Yeah, this for the cool in you right here and everything like that. Y'all, yeah, it's on and popping and everything like that. She been at it. She been at it for a minute. Y'all help us out because this stuff she just making just to be. You a Miami Dolphin fan. You a Miami Dolphin fan. She got Miami Dolphin color for you and everything like that.
That's a hat cap.
It's
Like
a,
the lock
it's a hat cap. Matter of fact, here we go. She didn't net it. She didn't crochet a two-piece bikini. That's right, ladies.
I told him.
She has crocheted a two-piece bikini. Y'all come on in here and get this stuff. It ain't just about black, we say imagery, love, representation. Crochet. That's what she do. We do it all on this channel and everything like that. Y'all let it be known now. Let it be known. Let it be known. This ain't where you come just to get your. Hold on, I'm gonna come on back because y'all think it's a game. Wait a minute.
Where you going?
Come on back. 'Cause y'all think it's a game.
Oh Lord. Listen, diabolical. And you said something there because I've never been to Destin, Florida, but I heard it is beautiful there. I want to go. I definitely would like to go to Destin. Yes, indeed. He ran away for, I guess, I'm not sure where you ran to, but I guess he coming back. He coming back. Listen, he had me laughing half of the time because that's my number one hype man back there. Somebody would say, you know, your daddy supposed to be down there. Nah, my husband is my number one hype man, okay? And he don't mind letting it be known.
No, no. Here we go.
He's back. Hold on, y'all.
We got the Rock With Me Nation. We got the Rock With Me Nation. We got the Rock With Me Nation, right? You know. Let me take this on down. We got the Rock With Me Nation. Hold on. For all my lock captains out there. For all my lock captains out there. And you could be a captain, whether you could be a king, whether you're a king or a queen. For all my, that right there. You see how I just did that bam right there. Hold on. You might not want the lock cap. I know, because some of us don't. Some of us don't. I'm chilling like this right here, yeah.
Oh, I didn't even know I did make you I forgot I made you one of them. I didn't even remember making that.
My brother Daryl would fold the thing up because Daryl be on pimping his hats out and everything like that there. But yeah. And it's cold. It's if it's cold, you don't even feel like doing it like that. It's cold.
This is a bucket hat.
It's cold outside. It's cold outside. The weather outside is frightful. That's what it say. The weather outside is frightful. Folks want to think it's delightful. It ain't. So yeah, $5.
That one is reversible.
$5. I'm gonna hit y'all up next time we go down to Destin. Yeah, this stuff got to go. We're not playing around here. Ain't nobody just sitting around here just doing stuff. No. She actually
Where's your the star one?
I don't know. We gonna find it. It's stuff around here. But look, y'all, I'm gonna turn the camera back around and everything like that there, because this ain't my show. I'm just telling you, she busy. This stuff got to go. That's all I'm saying. It's gotta go. It's gotta go.
You didn't even see it.
I got a WordPress site. We're gonna do what we can to get the WordPress site with the stuff on there and everything like that. I'm gonna get on up out. Oh yeah, this is what I was looking for.
So take the thing out.
No, this the one I'm looking for right here. Hold on.
Long hair don't care where you got. You got to put your hair on the inside. You ain't get all of it, but it's mostly in there.
That's why I was with it. That's why I was with it.
You got okay.
That's why I was with it. That's why I was with it. That's why I was with it. So yeah, y'all, man, it's got to go. It's got to go. Listen, that's my time. I'm out. I'm gonna come back to y'all later on the day and anything like that. I ain't saying. I'm just saying I'm turning the camera back around. Peace.
Thank you. Oh goodness. Yeah, so this is a bucket hat. This is how he doesn't wear it like this. He flips up the sides, but yeah, it's a bucket hat. Cool. Hey, okay. Okay, which one was it? The lock cap? Was it the lock cap you're talking about, Grand Madam, like this? Or was it the beanie like this? Because this is black, gold, and purple, and then it's reversible. So it's all black on the other side. Yeah, and a lot of my beanies are reversible. That's why I don't put pom-poms on them. Because a lot of them are like that. Okay, and then I'm gonna bring this back down. And then give me 5 seconds. Well, the long cap. Okay, got it. Well, no, I ain't gonna worry about it. The kids are back there playing. I hope they're not too loud, y'all. Cause they back there playing. No, I'm a mom at the same time. Jalea. Yeah. Are can you and Braylon stop? Okay, I'm back. Now I came back to show this part here. Oh, you know what? He turned the camera around the wrong way. Hold on, let me turn you guys back around the right way. Okay, hold on. There we go. Okay, so I went all the way around while Theo had the phone, and I went in and I picked up a stitch and then I dropped the stitch. I picked up a stitch and I dropped the stitch. So this is what it looks like so far. Now we want to just cast it off of the machine. So because I went around one time already, I'm gonna go just hold this out, make sure none of the pegs catch it, and I'm gonna go around one more time and it'll fall off the machine. All right. All right, so there we go. And we're gonna pull it out. I can take this off now. And I'm just gonna pull it out a little bit. Now on this end, where I did the cast on, I'm just gonna pull it slightly, and it's gonna bunch up on the end. And I turn it because I don't want it to be like catching, so I want it to just bunch up. Okay, hold on just a minute. One more again. Okay. Uh-oh, something happened. Okay, there we go. All right, there we go. Goodness. Kids, I tell you. Oh, all right. Let's do this. And then yeah, so we keep on pulling it through. Um, okay, and I'm trying to because I got a little knot is what's happening. It's a little knot in here. And I pulled it, so now it's a little tight, but that's all right. Because we could keep on going through. Keep on pulling, keep on pulling. The thing is, don't pull too hard because if you pull too hard, it would definitely snap and then the whole thing will just come loose. And that's not what we want. Let's do this. I'm trying to get this little knot untangled right quick because it is definitely one in there. I see it too. There we go. All right. We in the money. And then we just keep on until we get it where we want it. We're gonna get it where we want it. All right, so we got it. I wound up actually having to pull it from two sides because that little knot on the one side was giving me a problem. So all I'm gonna do is just tie it at the top so it doesn't come loose. And I'm actually gonna leave this and I'll show you why in a moment. Now is the fun part, watching the stitches drop. It's my favorite part is watching the stitches drop. So let me get y'all closer. Now what I'm gonna do here is I'm gonna take this one and I'm gonna slightly pull it. I'm gonna slightly pull it just a little bit. Because what it's gonna do is gonna gather at the top too. I want it to gather, but you'll slowly see those stitches fall. Slowly see them fall. So I'm gonna do that part right quick. Same way. Of course, this one is moving a little bit easier because I had those stitches drop. All right, and then we're just going to do this right here. You going? All right, baby. See you later. All right, and this one did have a knot in it because I had to make a knot from where I cut it, but there's the knot, so I don't have to worry about it. But I'm going to go ahead and gather it up. And as you can see, some of the stitches here. Oh, let me hold it. All right, there we go. You can see it. There we go. So you can see those stitches, and all I'm gonna do is just pull it, and they're just gonna come apart. It is so cool to watch. I love it. And just go around and pull it. So That's why I only do 100 stitches, because when you pull it, it's going to stretch out. So this is what it looks like on the machine. This is what it looks like drop stitch. And now we're just going to go around and do that. We're just going to keep on pulling. Keep on pulling, keep on pulling until we get to the bottom. All right, just pulling. And we just gonna keep on pulling until we get to the end. Now you see how it's getting longer now? I can't even put the whole thing in the frame anymore. Yeah, that's gonna be cute. Listen, this is oddly satisfying to me. Just watch the stitches. Just watching the stitches like just come loose like that. It's oddly satisfying to me. All right. I go around and I do it in a circle as I go because I'll forget. And if I just do one side, then it's a little bit harder to get like one whole side done and then try to come turn it over and do the whole other side. So I just pull it as I go around. I just turn it as I go and pull. We're almost down to the bottom here. This is what we got left. All right, all right, all right, all right, all right, all right, all right. We almost here, y'all. All right, now of course, when you get to this little tip here, you still got to pull to get all the way through. It's a little bit more tedious, I guess, trying to get there, but just take a little time and don't be like me and be impatient, because that I am. right. All right, so we made it to the bottom. And now we have our super long drop stitch scarf. So that's how long it is. um, but what I do when I get to this part is I take those two ends and I'll tie a knot to keep them together. I have seen where some people just put like pom poms on the end of theirs and let it stay long like that. But I like to do the infinity drop stitch, so I want mine to be together. So I tie the two ends, make me a small little knot. Um, I do about 4 just for my sanity. And there we have it. Some people also don't like seeing well, you can't really see it on mine, but some people don't like seeing the division, so they're like wrap it, wrap it, wrap it. But I always put that part to the back of my neck when I put on the scarf anyway, so it's like I feel like it's pointless for me to do that part for just extra work for no reason. So I don't do that. But now we are all done. We learned how to cast on today. We learned how to cast off today. We learned how to make a drop stitch scarf. And we're going to try it on right quick and see how it looks. So this is it. Oh, hold on. Let me turn. Because there we go. That looks longer to me. There we got there. And I always put this one to the back. And I just kind of fold it and do it again. And then I just pull one side a little bit longer than the other. And there. We have a drop stitch scarf. Yay. All right. So that is the end of the video now because the drop stitch scarf is done. We did our first crochet video. Crochet 101, I guess. I don't know how to pronounce, how to say it. And infinity scarf. Yes. Yes, ma'am. So that's what I like to make those. I know some people just like crochet scarves by hand, but I don't know. I really like these infinity drop stitch scarves. So these are the only ones that I have personally ever made because these are the ones that I personally like. If somebody asks me to make something else, I will try to make something else, of course, but these are the ones that I like best. So these are the only ones that I've ever made. And that's that. I don't know. But yes, so today was our first day and our first video, first live, not first video. And I will come back with more. I will find out what we're going to make next. And then I want to try to do like maybe a video, maybe a live or 2 a week if I can do that. I'm pushing for 2. But I know I have so much going on with me having to work and then with my daughter going to school from home and things like that, and the animals and all that stuff. So I know I have a lot going on, but I'm pushing for 2. And I'm pushing for 2 because if I only do 1, at least I did that 1. If I say I'm pushing for 1 and then I don't do that 1, then I haven't done any. So I'm pushing for 2. Mentally, I'm pushing for 2. And thank you, Gray. I appreciate that. But yes, if you guys have anything, let me know. Let Theo know. Let us know. That's what we're here for. All right, guys. I'll see y'all soon. Have a good one. Have a great day. Don't let nobody mess up yours. Okay? Don't let nobody mess up your day. You see, I didn't even let this headache mess up my day. Don't let nobody mess up your day. Y'all have a good one. Peace.